it really bothers me that people be on social media like really crying out for help. Not crying out for help, but like a lot of they behaviors and just ways they express themselves shows that they're asking for help, right? And us as people find it so amusing. Like, we never going to come together if we keep laughing at people's pain. But I just want to say that because I just seen something on the internet that just really like was mind-boggling. And yeah, it just bothered me a little bit because it's like people be all up under commenting and projecting their negativity or their thoughts or how they feel when nobody even asked you to give your opinion that don't pay you. Like, I cannot stress that enough. If everybody was gonna pay for their opinion, y'all know we all be rich right now. Like, okay, anyway. I gotta make sure my girls don't come out. I came here to talk about meditation. All this what? And all this Pisces energy. That must be spirit trying to talk through me because what? Hello? I came here. See, it's doing it again. Okay. I came here to talk about all this Pisces energy that's just been navigating through me. We have a new moon in Pisces, and the way it just affected me, that's all I can say. Like, I don't know. It's making me tap back into things that I tapped into in the past. My fourth house is my Pisces house, if you get what I'm saying. But it's no planets there. I was just scrolling on TikTok and I was trying to figure out how or what does it mean if it's no planets in my fourth house, which is in Pisces. I came across somebody's video and she was saying that basically I would look for the planets that rule that house. So the planets that rules Pisces is Neptune and Jupiter. This is what Google says. And one of her videos said that too at the bottom. But Neptune and Jupiter rules Pisces. And I'm like, okay, now I know what planets rules Pisces. So now what aspects does those planets have that can connect to me in any way, shape, type, or form? So I wrote down Jupiter, the ancient ruler of Pisces, brings generosity, wisdom, idealism. And Neptune, the planet of dreams and spirituality, makes Pisces intuitive, empathetic, and imaginative. Neptune influence also makes Pisces compassionate and artistic. So then I was like, damn, okay. I have been tapping back into like my artsy me. I've been painting. I even did my toes the other day and did the little Chinese design. So it was like, oh, okay, you know how the Chinese, how they used to put like the lines and the dot, and just a whole lot of little, you know, stuff just to make it look pretty. That's what I did. Then I'm going back to meditating. I don't know if I told y'all, I shared the story with y'all, whatever. But I used to meditate super heavy. 2 places before this place. And when I was meditating, the energy started changing. This was around COVID time, 2020. I was just getting into eating plant-based. And I didn't know that when you start eating so clean, everything just unravels. Like your mind just start revealing things that you don't even expect for it to reveal. One of my meditations, I felt like a hand on my shoulder. And then, I got caught chills. That confirms every time, that confirms. And then another meditation, I felt somebody sit down beside me. And then in another meditation, I tapped into my subconscious and I seen this beautiful like green field. It definitely wasn't here. It must have been like what we would call the afterlife, or maybe the before life. I was sitting like at the top of a hill and I was looking down. I looked down to the right side and I seen a big tree, like a huge tree. Like the tree had to be like billions of years old. The tree had a swing coming from it, like 2 ropes was tied, and like we used whoever made it used a piece of wood for the seat of the swing, like one of them old swings that, it was a kid swinging on a swing. I want to say a little boy. I deeply feel it was a little boy because I just caught chills. It was a little boy swinging on a swing. And it was 2 children running around a tree. I want to say a boy and a girl. I don't know. I didn't catch chills right there, so I can't remember. I know it was, I just remember 2 kids running around the bottom of the tree and 1 child just swinging on a swing. And the sun was up here, just like hitting my skin, and it just felt so good. I caught chills again. But I was just looking down and I was just watching them. And once I realized I seen that, I jumped out of meditation. But I kept feeling my heart go like, and then it started fading away. And I was like, no. So I tried to pick my breath back up so I could tie back into it. That vision in that meditation happened the day that I was going to go to my Reiki session. My Reiki session, when I want to say, was at like 1 p.m. I meditated probably like between 10, 11 a.m. I need to see actually when I did my Reiki session, when it happened. Because I want to do another one with her. I want to see when it happened. I need to see. I'm going to see when it happened. But meditation is so powerful. Like, it is so powerful, y'all. And when I really learned how to navigate it, I already told y'all I'm that so Raven. Like, and the thing about me, I love going down a rabbit hole. As long as I'm protected, as long as my angels got me, as long as spirit got me protected, that I'm not bringing back no other type of forces or running into no other type of forces while in meditation, I'm good. But then it was one night what made me stop meditating. One night, I was sleeping and I was hearing taps like that on my wall. And me and my husband laying beside each other, and I'm like, babe, you hear that? But I think he had dozed off and went to sleep already. So then it stopped. And then I was dozing off and I started hearing it again. I'm like, what the heck is that? So I go in my closet and I'm looking and I'm like, what is that? Like, the walls to our apartment was like, so they use cement. So you can't hear what goes on in the next apartment or nothing. The only thing you can hear is if somebody's walking past the hallway and they're talking. Like, I couldn't even hear if the people on top of me was running, jumping, screaming, nothing. Like, I couldn't hear that stuff because they use cement blocks to as like, I guess, spacers between when they do the next apartment and stuff. I don't know. That's what the guy said, something like that. That was one thing that like, you know, kind of startled me. And then one day I was cleaning up and I always burn incense. I love my incense. I love my Palo Santo. Like, we like this. But I didn't have any incense. I didn't have any incense for about almost 2 weeks now. And when I walked past the space, oh, I'm catching chills again. When I walked past the space that I used to meditate at, oh my gosh, like, I wish y'all could see, like, my hairs are standing up. When I walked past the space where I was meditating at, the incense smell smacked me in the face. And I had just came from my bathroom, so I walked past, and I'm like, what in the world? So I backtrack. I walk back, take a few steps back, and I'm like, walk back forward. I'm like, what is going on? Like, it's to that point now. It's like, okay, cool. All right. I leave it alone then. This was the last straw for me. This was the last straw. Like, this did it. I was asleep. Sleeping on my back. Now I don't sleep on my back anymore. Now I don't sleep on my back anymore. I thought I saw somebody stand right here. Now I don't sleep on my back anymore. Because it startled me. I had a few startles sleeping on my back when I was pregnant and when I wasn't pregnant. But this one right here, this one did it. This one did it for me. I was asleep, and I lie you not, I felt a hand rub down my thigh like this. Rub down my thigh. I'm a light sleeper. I don't even sleep too heavy. When I felt that, I jumped up, threw the covers back. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I threw the covers back so far that it went to the edge of the bed. Then I did, like, you know, flipped it over like this to look. I'm like, maybe it was a snake. So then I get up, look under the bed. I'm like, nah, there's nothing under the bed. So then I said, all right, now I know I'm not tripping. So I grabbed my phone and I cut on the phone light and I walked in my closet. I opened up my closet. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. I go to my bathroom, open up my bathroom door, pull the shower curtain back. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. So it just startled me for a bit. And I just caught chills again. That feeling right there just had me like, okay, we're going to pause on meditation. And then, you know, when you meditate, you open up a portal, wherever your meditation space is, it turns into a portal. So you have to be careful of the energies and stuff that comes in and out. And you have to make sure you stay prayed up and saged up and Palo Santo'd up and down and all of that. So, yeah, that pushed me from meditating for a while. Now, I'm getting back into meditating and I'm having the visions. I have meditated multiple times, but I noticed that when I have an intention going into my meditation, that's when I see things. I just want to know, does this just happen to me? Or do everybody experience this? Or is it just, like, am I gifted or something? Like, what is this? Like, Moment of silence. I started back meditating. And I'm just having the visions. I meditated yesterday. And I'm going to read to y'all what I journaled after my meditation. I meditated yesterday and tapped into a vision. It felt as I was getting hid in a closet with another person. The other person who told me to go in the closet was a male figure. But he also felt as a protector. He had like a glow, kind of like a spirit, and he was so transparent, like I could see through him. Like he wasn't just like a person like me. Like he was like the color of this wall, like this gray. But I can see through him. But it was so personal, like it wasn't just like a big ball, like a orb light or anything like that. It was like he had a figure, like he had facial hair, he had all of that. He had like a glow, like a spirit, and he was so transparent, like I could see through him. When he put us in the closet, he said, "Stay here, you're safe," or "You're safe here." It was one of those, I didn't journal it right after meditation, so I just know his word was here and safe. But I don't remember if it was like, "You're safe here," or "Stay here, you're safe." And looked at the other person. So when he said that, when he said, "Stay here, you're safe," it was like he said, "Stay here, you're safe," but it was like he acknowledged me and acknowledged somebody else right here. But I don't know who that other person was right here. It was more so like, I just felt it was somebody else in my presence, but I couldn't see them. Like I didn't turn to see them. I was just so stuck on a vision, like me sitting in the closet and him putting us in the closet and like getting ready to close the door. So when I heard him say, "Stay here, you're safe," or "You're safe here," he looked at me and looked at the other person. And now I just focused on wanting to know, what was that vision? What was the reason for me seeing that vision? Was it something from the past life? Was it something for the future? Or was the spirit just sending me a message telling me to remain where I am spiritually and figure this out? To get where I need to be basically in life. This morning when I meditated, I really felt like I should have got clarity on that, because I keep catching chills. Because how it left me feeling when I seen it, it was like, okay, I need some clarity. Then I watched a video yesterday of this guy saying that when you meditate, you do have visions and stuff like that. and how to get clarity on those visions. So asking for clarity and going back into a meditation session again. But I didn't, because I wanted clarity on something else this morning, and I felt like I wanted clarity on something else, but my mind wasn't focused on what I wanted clarity on. My mind was focused on what I seen yesterday. And then I also was in a space of me knowing what I did, like me having intention on my meditation before I actually got into meditation, and me coming across, the message that was meant for me. So I don't know if it's just like spirit just didn't allow me to tap into what my intention was this morning, because I'm just not ready for that yet, and it's not the time for that yet, or if I just wasn't so focused on me wanting to know that information. I just know now that when I do have that intention going into meditation, what I can tap into. And that's not the first time it happened. I guess it's just spirit that allows me to see what I'm meant to see at the time it's meant for me to see it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do more story times on here often about things I experienced in my life. I have a few dreams that I've had, like connecting with the other side. And I tell people that's close to me, but I never really told like YouTube. And it still kind of shocks me sometimes, My son is very strong in his intuition. My youngest son, Asan. He's a life path number 22. If anybody know, the double numbers 11, 22, and 33, those are master numbers, which means you chose to reincarnate back on earth to have a purpose. I can't remember exactly what the 22 is, but I'll just put it right here so you can see. But his intuition is very strong. Very strong. Like, recently he just told me that Corley Ray was pregnant with a boy. And I asked him how he knows. He told me he don't know. But he knows. So I'm waiting for her to drop her gender for her baby or something, so I can see if that's true, because I'm like, this child is, I don't know. And I gotta take him to a median. Always. And he's just so smart. Like, it's like he has the book in his head already. He says things and it's like, how do you know that? Like, where did you read that from? How do you know that? But it's intuition. Like, I want answers. I want, answers to a lot of things. And I know I can't get the answer to everything, but some things I'm just interested to know. Like, I'm so interested in reincarnation and just how we was put on this earth. Like, I feel like it is just so magical. Like, they say deja vu is supposed to be like glimpses of your life story. So it's supposed to be, we already have our life planned before we come down on earth. We get down here, we just forget. We forget everything. We have to go through this journey of being a student and learning all over again while we're finding ourselves. a lot of times we get so caught up in what's going on down here and get caught up in the journey, and we don't remember the mission. I'm happy that I woke up to remember my mission. I'm so happy that I'm in my purpose. I know that every day isn't going to be cupcakes and rainbows, because even with me being here, I'm happy I'm here, but every day it's always like something else that I come across, and I'm like, okay, I have to work on that. I have to fix that. Why is this like this? What is the answer to this? So life is just amazing. Like, much gratitude for life. For real, like, much gratitude for life. Much gratitude for the gifts we have. Much gratitude for my soul tribe members who understand me to a level there is understanding, because everybody don't understand this. People will be looking at me like, what the hell is she talking about? Like, I can't talk to this about her. I can't talk to this with my mom. I can, but her projections just be different. So I'm also like be talking to things like this with my soul sister Pachace. I love her. Love you, Chasey. My titi Jasmine. I love you, Jasmine, because she understands me so well. That's my Leo. So far, that's it. Like, that's them two are like my soul tribe right now. But that's what I wanted to share with y'all, because my energy is about to wake up real soon. Even energy, like, she was definitely, all my children was gifted from the gods, but I feel like I have 4 children. 2 of them are I'm meant to learn from, and that's Ashaya and Israel. I'm meant to learn things from them, because they have ways, that's a lot of ways that I have within myself, especially like the ways that I suppressed as a kid, or ways that I never really got to express as a kid. So those 2 are them children. But energy and the sun, they're like, I can't even think of the word. Like, a sun intuition is on point. And energy is such like an outside grounded baby. She always want to have her shoes off. She always eating fruit. Broccoli is her favorite. Blueberries, raspberries is her favorite. Like, she's just a different type of child. Her and Hassan are 2 different type of children. They just feel, I don't know. And then I feel like my other 2, even though they're older, I feel like they're more connected with their dad. Hassan and Energy are more connected with me. But you know, they say that the first child, when based on your lineage, the first child goes to the dad, the second child's under the mom, and then I have boy, girl. But my first boy, which is Israel, I feel like he's more under his dad. My second boy is Hassan, he's under me, and then my first daughter, which is my 3rd child, Ashaya, she's under her dad. And then my 4th child, which is my 2nd daughter, Energy, she's under me. My children are definitely gifted. Like, I feel Energy and Hassan are gifted with like some type of spiritual gifts. And the other 2, Ashaya and Israel, are gifted with artistic, artsy, like personality gifts. But I keep catching chills. Yeah, those are my babies, and I love them, and I appreciate, much gratitude to the universe for giving me them to help me just figure this shit out, because I'm definitely on a road to figuring it out. If you can relate to this video, go ahead and just hit the like button, put a heart. That definitely helps me out a lot. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. Either way, I'm still gonna do what I'm meant to do. Bye.